We talked, I know, a lot post-match about discipline. We can guess what's happening. You can have an idea. What are the players saying to you about it?
It needs to improve. It needs to improve.
And who's going to take that responsibility? Does that almost have to come from them when you go back and look at some of them?
Yeah, my job is to create this word culture, is to create a culture of accountability, where if you make a mistake, it's okay, you hold your hands up and you make sure it doesn't happen again. But you have to hold your hands up to the original mistake. If I make the wrong team selection or I get something wrong, my job is to be accountable, and it's the same for my players in that moment.
Because I don't know whether you've seen the other clip of Neto getting his first yellow, and he goes on and he goes on, and Reece James tries to move him away, and he carries on and he carries on. So in that moment, who has to have a word with him? Who has to say, why are you doing that?
Yeah, you need teammates to help you, but it comes down to yourself as well. Look, Pedro's apologised to the group. We miss him for Wednesday. I just need to see an improvement in the behaviour now. And it's not just Pedro. We've had bookings, people speak about dissent. We've had needless bookings in terms of fouls. If we are to improve and get to where we want to be, we have to make a conscious step now to make sure it doesn't happen again.
The players that have got yellow cards from dissent, and since August 2023, Enzo Fernandez has got 12 yellows. He's your vice captain. Okay, so if your vice captain is getting booked for dissent all the time, what message does that send out to the rest of the side? And do you have to maybe think about him as a vice captain within
Never.
this?
Enzo's a top leader, not even entered my mind.
Can your top leaders keep getting booked though? And putting you in positions like this?
There's something that needs to improve. And yes, we're a young team. It's not an excuse. We have an outstanding team. They're young. We are one of the youngest in the league, one of the youngest in Europe. The beautiful thing about having a young team is sometimes you need to go through experiences to improve. This is a massive learning experience for my group. I do not want it to be a learning experience where we fail in what we want to achieve, but these setbacks that we are having, we have to learn from it, because if we do learn from them, we've proven, even in my short time here, that we can be an elite team for a long time.